Father Peter Donohue, the president of Villanova University, was having lunch with a few of the school's alums in a Chicago restaurant on Thursday when word got out that white smoke was billowing from the Sistine Chapel, signaling the election of a new pope. Donohue asked the restaurant staff to turn up the TV sound. He knew his fellow Villanova alum, Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, a Chicago native who graduated from the Philadelphia area school in 1977, 2 years after Donohue took part in the papal conclave. But Donohue, like most other Catholics around the world, was not expecting to see Cardinal Prevost step onto the Vatican balcony and introduce himself to the world as Pope Francis' successor. After all, other church officials had more experience than Prevost, who had only been a cardinal since 2023. And no American had even been elected pope before. So when Prevost was in fact announced as the next pope, Donohue was just as stunned as anyone. "I practically fell off the chair," he tells Time. "It was such a long shot." In the minutes and hours that followed, Donohue fielded a parade of well wishes, as he was suddenly the first person in history to lead an American university that counts a pope among its alumni pool. "You would think I became the pope," says Donohue, "I was getting so many congratulations." Villanova, a mid-size Catholic institution run by the same order of St. Augustine that produced the newly installed Pope Leo XIV, is enjoying one heck of a moment. A strong academic institution with a loyal alumni base, Villanova was probably best known in the popular imagination before the ascension of one of its former math majors to the papacy for its success in college basketball. The Wildcats, under Hall of Fame coach Jay Wright, won a pair of recent championships, in 2016 and 2018. "We already had God, we had Jay Wright," says Paul DiCenso, a 2000 Villanova alum who lives in the New York City area. "Now we have the Pope too. That's pretty good." What's more, 3 of those championship players, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges, are currently in the starting lineup for the New York Knicks, who just last night completed a second stunning comeback victory against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics, on the road in their second-round playoff series. The Knicks lead the series 2-0, and with 2 home games at Madison Square Garden coming up on Saturday and Monday, New York's Villanova Knicks have a strong chance to lead the franchise to the conference finals for the first time in a quarter century. Forgive Knicks fans for believing that the surprise selection of Pope Leo XIV is some sign of divine intervention. Even Father Donohue has been enjoying some of the Knicks papal memes running rampant around the internet. "Oh, I've already seen that one," he says when I mention an image floating around of the Pope eating cake with the 3 Villanova Knicks and Dante DiVincenzo, the former Villanova and Knicks player who was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves before the season. And forgive Roseanne Breen for beaming with Villanova love. "On a 1 to 10 scale," she says, "my Villanova pride has always been a 10. And today it's like 210. Because today, on her 62nd birthday, Breen, who graduated from the school in 1985, the year the Wildcats upset Georgetown in an epic national championship basketball game to win the school its first title, found out a fellow math major was elected pope. Breen's nephew, an engineering alum, texted her, 'Aunt Roseanne, can you believe the Pope walked the halls of Mendel Hall and had the same teachers you had?' Breen won the school's math medal as the top student in 1985. Breen's kids are all wondering if the Pope also nabbed that honor too. If he didn't, they surely wouldn't mind Mom one-upping the Pope on something."